Recently, we had the opportunity to sit down with Gerald Divaris as he shared with us the stories of Town Center past, present, and future, as well as the explanation of just what is Uptown Living. So join us for a conversation with Gerald Divaris, Town Center, Virginia Beach.
My name is Gerald Divaris. I'm one of the original founders of the Central Business District Association and one of the original owners of the land upon which the town centre was developed. The program really started in 1983. We had built one building, One Columbus Centre, and occupied it. It was a tall building, 11 stories, which for Virginia Beach was a very tall building. And in the process, began to see that there was a desire on the part of the people living and working here to see this evolve into a central business district. Well, the natural components of a city centre is that it has to have close proximity to the majority of the people living in the city. The two major roads running east-west and north-south through this area of Virginia Beach Boulevard and Independence, they carry almost 100,000 cars a day. Today they carry over 150,000 cars a day. You also have Interstate 264 a couple of blocks away, which is the major arterial between Norfolk and the oceanfront. So you had the natural convergence of people going to and through the area. Now within a 5-mile radius, we have over 200,000 people living here. So when you start looking at the access to a dense population, you recognize that this area is ideal for what it's becoming, the financial, residential, retail, entertainment, and cultural hub of the metropolitan area. Vacant land and trees. There were a couple of small houses, a couple of small little restaurants, but that was about it. And so we really had to assemble some of the vacant sites and some of these little houses and make it into a cohesive site, totally about 34 acres originally. Well, if you remember in the 80s, the word downtown had a stigma attached to it. People never wanted to be near a downtown. They wanted to be away from a downtown. And if you look at most successful urban environments, take Atlanta for example, the downtown everybody's getting out of, and they were going to the uptown areas. Even in DC, the same thing. So our thought was, okay, we really were creating a city center, a downtown in reality, but we didn't want to stigmatize it at its initiation. So we focused on what was then the more popular term and the place people were going to, which was Uptown. And that's why we created the thought that this would be Uptown. The Armada Hoffler Tower was the first big building, and it was exciting because we were in the process of not only building a 22-story building, which didn't exist. It was double the size of what we had already and was taller than a lot of buildings in downtown Norfolk, but it was going to bring a headquarters to the city, being Armada Hoffler, who were going to relocate from Chesapeake. We had great retail. We brought to the table P.F. Chang, which was at that point in time a great national, very highly desirable restaurant. And they were going to be at the base of our tower. And we were going to have over 1,000 free parking spaces in a structured environment, which was unheard of in the area. First of all, structured parking was very seldom seen, and to have it for free was really somewhat unique. If you look at any community that grows and that's vital and vibrant, it has to have a central place that the people can feel is their place, a place they have an affinity with, a place they'll go to celebrate a great occasion. That's the place they go to. And if you don't have that core, that local environment that they become associated with, you lose a lot of energy for a community. And that's what Virginia Beach was lacking. It didn't have that. So for us, it was important to provide all the component pieces that made for a successful soul for the community. And that was living, working, playing, being entertained, the cultural components, art district, all those pieces. So today, when you come to the town centre of Virginia Beach, you'll be amazed. You'll see people coming because the prom is on, and you'll see them coming parading near the Fountain Square. You'll see kids playing in that area. You'll see people taking photographs in front of the fountain. You'll see them coming at New Year's Eve with a great party that we have. This is where they come. Christmas time, they come to celebrate Christmas. Not necessarily just shop or be entertained. They're coming because this is their place. It's easy to come to, it's easy to shop, it's easy to park, and a lot of people live here. I for one, have a condo at the town center. So for me, it's beautiful. I walk to work, I walk to shop and eat, and I feel a part of this community. And today there are 800 residential units within the town center. There are 1 million square feet of office space. There's 375,000 square feet of retail space. There are 2 hotels. There's the Performing Arts Center and a new Performing Arts Center about to be built. So it's really an evolving community, a vibrant, true, living soul. What is very interesting about the town center is that it is the home of the unique one store in the market type retailers and restaurants. So if you look at it, unlike other malls and other shopping centers, we don't repeat a lot of the existing. We have the only Cheesecake Factory, the only PF Chang, the only Brooks Brothers, one after the other. Ruth's Chris, the only Ruth's Chris. These are the only restaurants and retailers that have stores in the Hampton Roads area. They're here. So they pick this area because it's central. They pick it because it's access to the majority of the population. It's easy to get in and out of, and it has all the other components to give you a business platform during the day, not just weekends and at night. And that's very important for retailers. It kind of smooths out the process. It's absolutely unique. And in fact, what is interesting, people don't realize that the Western Tower, for example, is the tallest structure in the state of Virginia. It's equal to almost 40 stories. That doesn't exist elsewhere, not even in Northern Virginia. So we have a landmark. We've created a landmark. We have luxurious condos right down to apartments. We have a great variety of office space, from high-rise to mid-rise to low-rise. We have retailers, both locals and nationals, but all the only one in the market, whether it's Monkeys or Bavello, Royal Chocolate, all these are unique stores. So if you're looking for gifts, if you're looking for something special, it's not like you can go to this mall or that mall and see the same thing. It doesn't happen. We offer that unique position, and that's attracted a lot of interest from outside the area. Town Center has the opportunity for its visitors to enjoy a day of the life of Virginia Beach. You have unique shops, unique restaurants, a great living environment, both from a permanent standpoint and from living in hotels. We have 2 great hotels, and additional hotels are planned for the town center. We have a cultural heart and soul that's evolving, which includes performances not only within the theater, but also outside in the plazas. So this is the place where you can truly enjoy the coming together and seeing the citizens of Virginia Beach.